Hello, Leo. This is your reading for April 2021. I'm going to start with the U cards. The U cards are the Three of Wands and the Lover's card. The Three of Wands is really a card. It's a card where you're going after your plans and your planning. But the Lover's card tells me there is an element of emotion in there. There's an element of choice. There's an element of going after what you want for yourself in life, not what other people think you have to go after. So this is very important that you follow your instincts. I don't see this as because there's nothing else to tell me. There is lots of Two of Swords here. So, and then you have another Wands card. So it's not really about relationships here, but it's following your heart, following what your heart wants, and then making plans for how you're going to bring that into the world, how you're going to do that. I feel this a Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Again, it is the beginning of these choices you're making, these choices with your heart, and following those emotions and daring to trust the feelings that you have and daring to trust that intuition, because those feelings are telling you and are speaking about your intuition, are speaking about your deep desires. And it's daring to do that. That Page of Cups is really trying to tell you that. Now you have the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is really the card of creativity. It's the beginning, the start of a new journey, but it also takes a leap of faith here. You see the wands, you see the sun shining, so it's saying, yes, go ahead. That sun is like a very positive omen, but you have to be able to jump, and you have to dare to jump. You have to take the leap of faith. And that sometimes is the hardest thing to overcome. But you're going to be able to do it because we have the High Priest here. And the High Priest at the end is telling me that whatever you're going to do, you're going to learn from this here. You're going to learn from mistakes you may make. You're going to learn from whatever that is you're learning on that new endeavor. And it could be a new job. It could be a new relationship. It could be, yes, it could be a new relationship, if it is about relationship that you're dealing with. But it can also be something, a new element in your life that is worth going after, that is worth pursuing. Because the High Priest tells me it's worth pursuing, and it tells me it's good, because at the same time you're going to learn from that. And why am I using the word learning? Because of this Seven of Swords. Now usually the Seven of Swords is, look, there's some swords like that and some swords like this. So there are some obstacles there. So this is not going to go without, without a fall and getting up. It's not going to work just like that. You're going to have to think hard about it. Look at the guy who's thinking hard about it. You have to study, the new endeavor, or study the new relationship if you can study that. It's, you have to really think about it. You have to, how to say it, your musings about it. Maybe write them down, yes, but there are some obstacles you will have to overcome. It's not going to be as easy because it's going to be a little bit of hard work here. And with this Four of Swords, this may sometimes be like a pitfall, but not here. I feel that here it's you taking your time to go after this either new relationship, this new career, this new element in your life, this new creative input you're having, and that you're going after with all your heart, but you're taking your time. The Four of Swords is relaxed here. This guy is sitting and waiting, and he's taking his time. He's just waiting for new elements to come, for new information to come from here, what he's learning here, from what he's studying here. Because this is not literally studying in books. This is more studying the situation and seeing, what is helpful to me, what is not helpful to me, what is good in this situation, what is not as good in this situation. So take your time. Don't rush it. This is a card that says slow down and just, take your time, because this things coming together will take some time. But with the High Priestess, you don't really have to worry about it taking time, because it's like a protection as well. The High Priest is there to say, okay, go for it. Now, the card of integration here. So I'm going to read from the Osho Zen book about this card. So it's a card about duality, the dualities of life. So it's about day and night, about light and dark, and how they work together, the yin and the yang here in this symbol. There's also the eagle and the swan. The eagle is fire, the swan is water. So the elements, here you have the snake. So the eagle is the embodiment of power and aloneness. The swan is the embodiment, it says here, of space and purity, gently floating and diving upon and within the elements of the emotions, entirely content and complete within her perfection and beauty. And so it's about, integrating the part of us that desires we are having here, the emotions that bring us there, but also the rational part of us that needs to study that part, that needs to think about what we're doing here, because here we have the fire of the eagle. We're doing this on our own. They're all solitary cards except for this, but this is really you making a choice with your heart and going after that choice of your heart and planning out some things. But on that journey of taking action and planning, and that Ace of Wands where you have to take a leap of faith, there will be obstacles, and here it's about embodying that. Don't let the objects or the obstacles take you away from your dreams. But take it slow, really take it slow, because integration needs time. So integrating this new thing, these new choices you're making for yourself, and that creative endeavor or new relationship or new job, new career, new element in your life, it needs some time to integrate. So take your time. Let's have a look here. What extra cards are coming up? What can I tell you more about this? Okay, the Empress tells me go after it. It's good, because it's going to, in the end, it's going to bring its fruits. It's going to bring results into your life, new results. Together with this High Priest, yes, I wouldn't not take the leap, so really take the leap of faith. It's not going to be easy, but okay, King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles here is the king that can manifest, so it can bring it into reality. So whatever you're going after, reality, it becoming real is quite in the cards, literally here. Now the Four of Pentacles here on the Seven of Swords. I feel that sometimes you have this fear thinking that you are lacking of something, that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, and that's why you need the time. But that's also why sometimes things are hard, and when there are obstacles, I feel that you are sort of having this lack thinking that no, I can't do it, and then you're holding on to for dear life to the past, to the things that you had to let go of when you made these choices. You let go of other stuff, yeah. And that is where you sometimes hang on to when things get difficult. But those are not the solutions. Okay. Queen of Wands. So there's a lot of court cards coming out now. Because we have the King of Pentacles. We had, here the Page of Cups, and now the Queen of Wands. But the Queen of Wands, again, is a confirmation that together with this King of Pentacles and together with the Empress, that things have the possibility to become real for you. If you take that leap of faith, and if you deal with the challenges here, and if you're not, this is a card where you can get stuck in, so don't get stuck in that negative thinking. I feel this card has nothing to do with stability or security. It's probably the need for stability and security that sort of is going to keep you stuck and going to make you not go after it. And that is what you have to remind yourself of. So don't get stuck in that card, because this king and this queen and this empress tell me yes, and then together with the high priest, of course, this is something you had to do, as it were. You really needed to do this because you chose from the heart and you followed those instincts, and that is what's going to make it bring it into reality. But it's going to take time because you're integrating something. And this 10 of Swords, that 10 of Swords is, yeah, it has to do with the 7 of Swords, with the obstacles that you're going to overcome. Those obstacles, again, are not going to be easy. But if you look at the High Priest and all these good cards here, and look at the Sun here coming up, the obstacles are going to need to be overcome, yes, but in overcoming them, you get stronger and stronger and stronger, and you get more certain as well. And these cards are going to really come into life there. They become, the dreams, the vision you have for yourself, whether it is a relationship, whether it's job related, whether it's whatever it's related to. The obstacles you'll have to overcome. It's not going to be easy. Again, because this is not an easy card and this is not an easy card, but it is going to be possible because you have all these beautiful cards here. These 3 cards together with this High Priest are saying that if you really stick to your guts and you stick to your guns, is that how they say it? Yes, if you stick to your guns, you're going to manage to do it, even with the obstacles, even with the difficulties, because it is really, the good and the bad, the dark and the light, the seen and the unseen. They all need to be incorporated, and they all need to be integrated in you, and you need to work with everything of all those energies, really. You have to take them into account. You're going to meet them, and you have to deal with them as you meet them, and that makes you more whole. Because, of course, everything has a dark and a light side. Everything has a good and a bad side. Everything has an easy and a difficult side. And that's all in this card. Now, let me just pull a card randomly here. So this one I pulled from the top. And then let me take 2 more from here to see if there is a little more advice there. So randomly. Okay, another Queen of Wands here. Okay, this is a little bit strange. So the Devil is on the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands is on the difficulty card. Let's round Sorrow. I feel this card is the card that, as I said, if you're going to get stuck in this one, then you're going to feel sorrow. Then you're going to feel that you've lost out on something. So don't get stuck in that card of, where you find things too difficult and then you get afraid and then you just hold on for dear life to what you already have and you don't dare go after what you really want. That is regret. Now here, of course, the Devil, which is the fear card. It is the fear card because it's also a card that keeps us stuck in the past, that says that we have to hang on to what we know, and that doesn't dare to go after what we don't know. But it's on this Queen of Wands and on this card to take it slow. So sometimes when you are manifesting, when you are bringing things into the real world, what you love to do, there's going to be the Devil, there's going to be the fear. But then you have on this card where it says sometimes it's going to be hard, you have a reminder of this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands that says you can do it. You can go after your dreams and you can go after your passions, and you have to keep them alive. You have to feed them. I hope this is visible like this, because sometimes I'm not seeing it. I'm not watching the screen. I have this on a screen so I can follow what I do, but sometimes I don't watch it. So, yeah, this Queen is really a reminder of this Queen. When things get hard, connect to that queen that you have in you, the queen that can manifest it and can take care of it, that can go after her passions, her dreams. Because it's passion, it's about something you're passionate about, with the Lover's card here and this Three of Wands. So don't do this, because then, yeah, you're going to really regret it, Leo. So let's see how that works out in April for you. This is your card reading for April, Leo. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. You may give me a like if you like to. You can follow me on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, on Pinterest, on my Facebook page. You can find me all over there. There's also my website where there's readings available for you, personalized readings, of course, if you would like to do so. And for now, I thank you for your continued support, for being here, and I'm saying goodbye to you. Bye, Leo.